India, a large country of many peoples. Among its numerous communities are Lodha, Khedia and Shabars tribes, the most primitive aboriginal communities.
Lodhas mainly reside in the district of Midnapur, bordering the neighboring state of Odisha, and some of them are also reside in the district of Bankura. Kherias, they live mainly in the Bankura district. Then their adjoining district Purulia, which is bordering the state of Bihar. This Bihar is a bordering area of this Purulia, then Birbhum, then Malda. Then it also stretches the West Dinajpur and up to just below the Darjeeling district is the Bihar state. So many of the Kherias and Lodhas, they migrated to this Jalpaiguri tea garden areas, and a substantial portion they live in this tea gardens area.
Ancient Sanskrit literature and the Charyapad have described this Shabars community as the inhabitants of forest hilly areas. This community belongs to the proto-australoid species according to anthropological classification. The anthropologists think,
from anthropological point of view, Lodha, Kheria and Shabars are three different and distinct tribal communities. Lodha and Kheria, they are clubbed together under one category, but Shabars is a different community, and they think that they are higher than the Lodha and Kheria in Odisha.
No, they should not be grouped together. Lodha is separate, Kheria is separate. But Shabars term is generic term. They can both them can use it.
So when many of the Lodhas were not enumerated as Lodha, they preferred to identify themselves as Shabars. So there is a difference between the Lodha, Shabars and Kheria, but just because of social stigma, the criminality, these Lodha people identify themselves as Shabars, and also the Kheria people, they also identify themselves as Shabars. And it's very interesting that both Lodha and Kheria, they use Shabars as their caste name and caste title.
According to the Shabars, their original habitat was in the Nilgiri Hills area of southern India.
লধাদের সঙ্গে কথা বলিল সবাই, জঙ্গলে বসবাস করে সেই বসু সবর, নারায়ণের কাছে সে তো পাইতো খবর, দিনে রাতে সাধনা সেই করে বসু সবর, সেই কারণে লধাদেরকে দিত সে খবর, গিয়েও যে দেখুন তারা উড়িষ্যায় চলিল, পুরীর মধ্যে দিয়েও যে সে মন্দির করিল, মন্দির করিল দেখো সেই বিশ্ব।
They believe that Lord Jagannath of Sri Khetro is their presiding tribal deity. Bishabashu, the leader of the Shabars, used to worship the Lord. Some say that the Shabars originated from those who carried the huge stones for the Puri temple and pulled the chariot of Lord Jagannath. Even today, the Shabars are still carrying on this strenuous task of pulling the chariot quite sincerely.
But in 1952, this Lodha has been identified as tribe, and in 1957 it was included as scheduled tribe in the list of the West Bengal. Many people ask whether the Lodha population is in danger or not. It's actually, in truly speaking, they are not in danger. The population has been increased to a great extent. The literacy rate has also been developed from 3% to 25%. both male and female has been increased. They were not agriculturists, but now they become a quite skilled agricultural laborer. Many of them are also triple crop cultivators. At the same time, they know how to cultivate babui grass. They know how to develop this lac cultivation. So Lodhas are not in danger.
Gathering and food collecting is their sole occupation. In terms of social development, they are food gatherers. Hunting is a seasonal occupation for them. They collect wood, leaves, snails, fish, beans, silkworms, horitoki or myrobalans, honey bulbs and other forest produce. They collect cane leaves and after drying them, they are sold in the market. This cane leaf is used for preparing bidis or small cigars. The Shabars also sell charcoal in the market. Before going for hunt, they perform some rituals. Their hunting arrangements comprise of bows and arrows, hatchets, nets, rods, axes, traps, and other primitive weapons and devices. Divided into small and separate groups, the Shabars are scattered in the forest area where they live by food gathering and hunting. Their prime food is rice. Apart from it, their taste buds also relish the meat of animals like mice, snakes, toads, and others. The oil extracted from the snake skin is used as medicine for arthritis. Both male and female members sell commodities in the local market, like mattresses made of the leaves of wild date palms, brooms made of bamboo, plates and bowls of shal leaves, strong ropes made out of fibers stripped out from a creeper called chihur, and so on. They also make ropes from a grass called babui and cots. Besides, twigs of kart, shal and neem are collected for sale in the local market. We would like to know if they are prone to criminal.
And the most indigenous community of that region, as they have migrated from that part of the country, from the today which is known as Dandakaranya and other things, up to the Panchakot hills.
At present in 1991, there are about 69,500 Lodha areas in West Bengal. Out of this, the Lodhas alone share about 55,000. Obviously, it is a surveyed population.
It is our request to the government to provide help for better living so that we can face unemployment. We also request our government to ensure the future of our next generation so that they may survive without facing poverty. Lodha, Khedia, Shabar all belong to this country, India. These Sylvan communities are still struggling to survive. What they need is love and care, sympathy and due respect.